Well, happy Friday, everybody. My name is Priya Mohan. I am the owner of Sorry Not Sorry here in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. And every Friday night, we have a lively Friday night where ladies come and join us and we chat about things that are going on in our lives and we share stories and insights and have some fun while we look at silks. So today, the silks that we're looking at are from a collection that was pulled by the lovely Shefali. Shefali, say hello. And Shefali pulled a question that fit under the theme of flowers in bloom, which seemed really appropriate now that we are hopefully heading into spring sometime soon. And some of you are heading off to warmer lands where for vacation where there are flowers blooming. So this is an aspirational collection today where we are either thinking about the spring that is to come or the vacation that is about to come, or remembering the vacation we just had by looking at absolutely gorgeous blooming florals in pure silk. Shefali, is there something you wanted to add? Because I know when you created this collection, you had some ideas in mind.
Cute. Well, I want to first show off this really beautiful outfit. Happy Friday, everyone. And I just wanted to say to Instagram, sorry that you're catching us late. For some reason, I added the stream key and it didn't work, so I had to add it a second time.
Oh, you got to hate it when that happens.
Yeah. And so I just wanted to show off this particular fabric because on the website, it looks literally horrid, but I cannot believe how gorgeous and perfect it works with Tarocco. And Priya really did it a number with adding this pop of pink in it.
So I am wearing the Tarocco Casbah pants. And as many of you know, the pre-order deadline for spring linens, so that's if you want to buy something that's not currently in stock with us, is February the 17th, which is coming up really, really soon. It's next week. I believe it's Tuesday.
So 4 more days, guys.
4 more days. So if you have any questions about ordering, there are 4 styles that you can pre-order online. There's the Casbah pants, which look like these, the Ella pants, which are a little bit more wide-legged pants, like they start off narrow, but then they get wide, and they have a yoga waistband. Generally, for the Casbah pants, you go down 1 to 2 sizes from what you normally wear. For the Ella pants, the waistband is really stretchy. So what you really want to look at is the distance around the hip or the hip measurement, because there's not as much give at the hip and tummy region in the Ella pants as there is in the Casbah pants, as you can see here. The other 2 styles that are available for pre-order are the Huxley tank and the Fran top. Those are 2 of Bryn Walker's most popular styles. They have them every single season. The Huxley tank is an A-line tank top that comes to about here in the front, but in the back it goes to about here, just past your bottom. The Fran top is very similar. It's got 3/4 sleeves. Nope, 2/3 sleeves, and then a bit of a ruffle. And then again, it lands about here at the front and here at the back. So those are the 4 styles. And the colors are, if you go onto our website, the very top banner is about the spring collection. You can click on it, you can see the colors. And if you pre-order, you get 20% off. Did I miss anything?
I think you nailed it. And by the way, it's end of day, February 17th.
That's right, midnight. So 11:59.
Yes.
Have any of our ladies joined us?
No, sorry. Nobody's interested in spring silks. Christine says, happy Friday.
Happy Friday, Christine.
And Judy has joined. Roberta has joined. Bethany has joined. Jane has joined. Jordy has joined.
Oh, it's so nice to see everybody.
Marina has joined. Kate has joined. My Jewel Green, that's a new one, has also joined. Jane said, happy Friday. Judy said, happy Friday. I was worried. Michelle said, happy blooming silk day. Jordy said, happy Friday, everyone. Jennifer Warren's joined as well. Hey, Jennifer. Bethany said, love that necklace. And Anita said, I'm here.
Yeah, we ran a little bit late, guys. We had some technical difficulties right at the beginning. We were both here ready, and then one technical difficulty
after another. That's what we're so good at, actually.
Yes, we really are. So what you saw me try on just now was the cardigan worn upside down over top of a side slit top. But now I'm going to show you a waterfall top with the cardigan, not upside down, so just the regular way.
Was it the waterfall or was it the poncho or kimono?
I lied. It was not a side slit top, guys. It was a kimono sleeve top. And what's interesting about that is that sometimes people think that you can't wear a kimono sleeve top or a poncho underneath a cardigan, but you can. Good catch, Shefali.
Thank you.
Can we say it was a test instead of me making a mistake?
It was actually.
It was a test. That was a
pop
test.
Quiz for all of
pop
us.
quiz.
Yeah.
So, okay, now this is a waterfall top. I have worn it around next to the front. Yes. Is that the V at the back?
Yep.
Okay. So you can wear either side to the front. In this particular case, it looks like, are the front and back identical? Yeah, which is unusual for a waterfall top. And one of the ways that people wear waterfall tops, if they don't want it quite tunic length, but it does have slits on the side so you can access your pockets. But if they don't want it this length, a lot of our ladies will use a Ziska bead. And I have to show you, we've got some great new Ziska beads in stock.
So guys, we did release a few Ziskas that we were going to release later.
Yes.
Because they go perfectly with this collection.
That's right. So as soon as we realized that today's collection was going to be about flowers and bloom, we released all of the floral elements in Ziska that we didn't have ready yet. So what we're doing online is, there, as many of you know, Ziska beads have either a larger hole or a smaller hole. Now, the way that I usually check is if I can put my pinky all the way through, it's a larger hole. If it just rests on my pinky, it's a smaller hole. And you may wonder why that matters. So in either case, it will fit on a necklace. I don't have one here, but one like this. But if you want to just hold one layer of silk, it will hold very easily in the smaller hole pieces. And we have added, I think for the larger hole ones, we have indicated in the title that they have larger holes. Otherwise, they are the smaller hole ones. So this is a smaller hole one here. If it has a larger hole, you may need to put additional silk into it. Like you'd have to take all of this, let's say.
Yeah.
But it still works great for a necklace. So here is my waterfall top with my Tarocco pants. And then I'm going to put this on with a cardigan. And this time I'm just going to wear my cardigan the regular way. And do I use the same necklace?
I think, honestly, the reason I liked that necklace is how much the pink popped with the green.
Yeah.
Maybe
I have a bit of a cold, so I'm going to be drinking a lot of water. What about this guy?
I like it. I think it matches the flowers well, but I think it kind of disappears with this pattern. Do you know what I mean?
I do. I do too. Yeah, I think it's cute, but it's not stellar.
I liked that the other one was just pink.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, it's pink. And I can't ignore how I feel.
All right, hold on. Let's put it on with the pink again. And then Shefali chose silks in a whole rainbow of colors. We're both sick, actually, guys. And so is Kim. So 3 of us are still doing great. And 3 of us are recovering.
Yes. Claire said, happy Galentine's, ladies. Gail
happy
said,
Valentine's.
I said Claire for the first one, right? Gail said, happy Galentine's Day and happy Friday. Hey, Gail. And Margot says, hello, Silky Lovelies. And Jacqueline Webster says, hi, sorry, sisters. And Andra says, happy Friday.
So nice to see all of you guys.
So I felt like this collection, I really wanted to show off a range of what I felt like blooming kind of spring florals look like. So it goes from pastel-y, kind of more greener pieces to blue pieces to pieces with that ambrosia-esque yellow in the pops of white. You should try it with that long tunic with side ties that's just white with the pink. Yeah.
Nice. So here we go. This is a long tunic with side ties. And I'm just seeing what matches with the Tarocco pants. Tarocco is one of the spring colors that you can still pre-order. I don't think we may have 1 pair of Tarocco left in stock, but they sold really quickly.
So Kriya, since we're counting down the days, what did you end up pre-ordering from this collection?
So that's a great question. So from the spring collection, I got Tarocco. I got Koi, which is this one.
Ooh, you already got your pre-order, didn't you?
I did. I got it right at the beginning. And then I did order foxglove as well once I saw what a beautiful muted lavender it was. Somebody was asking me, though, what the difference is between between Koi and Zaffarino. Zaffarino was from last summer.
Yeah,
right?
I don't think we have any Zaffarino in store.
No, but I might have a swatch.
So, friends, there is something about this building. Claire and I were just saying, it's like we can't breathe.
Sometimes you can't breathe in here, and it doesn't help that we both have colds.
Also can't breathe.
Yeah. So what she was saying is that online they looked really similar, and I am going to agree. Are you getting a tissue?
Yes.
Can I also have a tissue?
Of course.
So I think what you're seeing here is the tonality is different. This one is definitely more brown, whereas Zaffarino is more of a bright orange. So darker brown orange, brighter orange, but in the same family group. Oh, Sabina is wondering if the Friday Night Live is on Instagram. It should be.
Yes, Sabina. It is. It is. That's their message.
Okay. So these are the ones that I bought. I got this one, the Tarocco, this one in the koi, which reminded me very much of the 1950s, and I loved it. And then I got Foxglove. Which colors did you get, Shafali?
I got, no surprise here, Tarocco.
Yeah.
I got Demoiselle because I was not a convert when Isola was available. And also I was in a different financial time.
You really were.
And then I also got Verbena.
Oh, Verbena is so pretty. Yeah.
I love purple pants. I kind of like did a to myself because I didn't get lupine.
Lupine ended up being beautiful. Lupine was that purple we got in the winter collection that was almost a blue, but it really was just the deepest, richest royal purple.
It was so lovely. And every time Judy wears lupine, I'm like, goddamn, I missed out.
So here is a necklace from, again, the new Ziska collection. This one is the teal version of the one that I just showed you. And it also comes with earrings. There we go. It's right there. Yeah, I love these earrings with it. So this is a long tunic with side ties. The nice thing about it is that you can wear it V to the front or you can wear it V to the back. And because the fabric is so thin, even if you wanted to tuck that whole thing in and turn this into a blouse, it's not going to add any bulk. Or you can just tie something here or even Ziska bead, which I could do. Maybe that pretty yellow one again.
Tammy said, my lupine. Yeah, Tammy, you got lucky. Claire said same. Wish I'd gotten lupine as well.
It's hard to decide. And then, if you've already bought some, you're like, I really shouldn't be bad and buy more.
Yeah, so I've only bought green and blue Casbahs with the hints of brown, right? Because I bought Grimolata and I bought Orta, and then I bought the spring versions of those.
Yeah.
So I think I'm ready. I think that's it.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to expand my other colors.
So I always say if you're new to Bryn Walker and you're looking for something that's going to match everything, I would say start with a navy or a black, and then go into the beiges. This year's owl is a great color. It's a beige with slightly pink undertones, but those three colors will get you through almost any outfit, like any clothing that you need to match with. I believe the navy blue from this season is called Starlight, and it is a dark navy blue. Where is it? Check. Might as well show everybody all the colors again, eh? Because everybody's going to want to see them. So because we are on the last couple of days before the pre-order ends, this one is Ambrosia. Ambrosia is a yellow. It's slightly acidic, so it has a tiny little bit of green in it. It's not really a highlighter yellow. That's how it looks up against my skin. I think if you were to wear it with pants, you don't have to worry so much about how the color reflects up on your face. And it makes a really fun pant color. This one here is called King Quinoa. If you watched our stories today, you could see Shafali wearing it. It's kind of like a brown with golden undertones.
It's not in the stories today. There is a reel coming out on Sunday.
There's a reel coming out on Sunday. But it wasn't the stories a couple of days ago.
Right.
This one here is a beautiful color. This one is called Nebbia. Nebbia is a pale taupe. It is neither gray nor brown. It has no pink in it. Really good neutral. This is Starlight. Stargaze. This one is Stargaze. So it really is just a true dark navy blue. This one is Koi, and I just remembered I own both Koi and Zaffarano. So they are different enough. Zaffarano is very much a summer color. It screams summer, whereas Koi looks a little more muted, like you could wear it into the fall.
I agree. I think that Zaffarano is closer to Chile, actually.
Yeah.
It's brighter. It's a bit poppier. Koi is slightly more subtle. It's a bit rustier.
It is more rusty, whereas Zaffarano is like an orange popsicle.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's orange.
Yeah.
Okay, this one was the one that everybody suddenly realized they love. It's called Galah, Galah, but you have to be careful what you pair it with. It is a coral with pink undertones.
It's actually gala, guys, but we don't believe in saying things normally.
So we just call it Galah. Okay, this one here is the one that got away from most people the first time this color came around. So this is the latest iteration of Isola. It's called Demoiselle, and it is like a blue teal, like an ocean teal.
Yes.
So it's got a lot of blue in it, but it definitely has green undertones. Matches the silks beautifully because so many of our silks have that kind of, it's not true blue and it's not green. It's that one where people ask, is it blue or green? And we say yes. Generally speaking, it's Demoiselle. This is Verbena. Everybody's loving Verbena. It's got kind of like a gray cast to it, but it's quite a deep purple. But definitely with gray undertones, not red undertones.
We also just want to note that all of the samples that you're seeing, these fabric samples, when you actually get the pants, it is a lot more vibrant one.
Usually
and
more vibrant.
Deeper.
A little bit deeper, but it's an illusion actually, because somebody just got a Huxley tank in this color here, which is called Hoya. And I was really excited to see what it would look like. And honestly, it does look exactly like this, and is just as sheer as the Hoya is. But when you just see it in a bigger piece, and then you have those parts where the hems are, so like it's overlapped on top of itself.
It makes a difference.
It does make it look slightly darker.
Yeah.
So, okay, this one here is a lovely gray. It's called Zinc. The Think grays, if you are thinking of getting a gray as like among your first pieces for Bryn Walker, grays are really hard to match because some have brown, some have blue, some lean towards like a metallic. Like there's just so many different variations, and some are purple. So if you're trying to match perfectly, I would maybe avoid gray. But if you're looking for gray as like a basic, so that you're going to wear black with gray or red with gray or purple with gray, then it'll look amazing. It's a great gray, but it's hard to match a gray. Okay, this one here is their version this year. It's called Leaf Wing of Chartreuse. Lace Wing. Oh my gosh. I'm sick, guys. I'm on a lot of meds. It's called Lace Wing, and it is a chartreuse green. It has a little less acid in it than the Para.
Yeah.
It's more of a true green. Lovely color, though. This is Foxglove. This is one that just got more beautiful when we saw it in person. This one here is Estero. It's the color of like a blue collar shirt.
Definitely.
Yeah, that really bright
like
blue.
Reitman's.
Yeah, but even like a men's, like a blue collar
job.
That's
what I mean, like a Moore shirt.
A Moore shirt.
Classic
shirt. Blue. This is Chirocco. And you can see, it does look a little darker, right?
It does.
Just a little.
Just a tad. It looks like how it would look on pants on a person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This one is a lovely color. It's called Rucelia. If you don't have a Bryn Walker red, this is great. It is neither tomato nor is it wine. It's really just a true neutral red.
Yeah.
We have, this is white, I'm guessing. Yes, this is white. This one is Owl. This is the one that we have in store. It does have slightly pink undertones. So it's a beige with pink undertones. It's not an oatmeal. And then Peppercorn right here, it's like a swampy green. So it's really dark. You would think it's a charcoal, but it has slightly mossy, dark green undertones like a swamp. Very similar to Kelp, which we had in the winter, which was a big hit.
Massive hit.
And then this one here is Hoya. It's the baby pink. Because it's light, you can really see through it easily. And then this one is Mist, I think. And Mist is also quite sheer and very pale. So there we go. Hopefully that helps you make up your mind. If you have any questions, let us know. And Shefali, what did you think I should pair this with?
Well, I kind of just thought you should have some fun. I mean, I had pulled stuff that I think wasn't being showcased with our full collection that I really thought matched this feeling that I wanted to evoke. And I know it's February and it's so cold and snowy where we are, but just imagine the spring, imagine the beauty.
Imagine how nice the spring will be. So I'm going to put the pink one back on.
Comments, actually.
Sure.
So Rhonda says, hi, ladies.
Hi, Rhonda.
And Anita says, I now want Casbahs in all the colors.
I'm already there, and you won't regret it. I'm so sorry to tell you, you won't regret it.
No, truly, there is no color you can regret.
No.
And to tell a quick anecdote, Jane actually was talking about Estero and that she had bought it. And she was like, I honestly regret my purchase. And I was like, okay, Jane, I feel like this is my theory. When you get a stero in, it's actually going to pair the same way you pair lupine.
Oh,
That's my
right.
theory.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to photograph her with it when she does get it. But yeah, it's exciting. Judy said, lupine and uni are my current faves. Margot said, flowers are my favorite patterns. I'm glad I created this collection then. And Jordy said, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you who shared your clothing sizes and measurement that helped so much with choosing my size.
Oh, that's
I got my very first Casbahs and they fit perfectly.
Oh, that's so great. Yeah, Jordy, I saw your email today. I'm really happy that the pieces you chose worked out. So Jordy is one of the customers. Actually, she's the first customer where we took a video of the actual meeting that we had, the virtual shopping, which we are now going to be doing for everyone moving forward. And we can create a video after that, that we can send to you. And then you can look at it at your leisure. So you don't have to worry about thinking too hard or taking notes. And it can just be a lot of asking questions and getting answers so that you can understand the different styles. Yes. So this one is a boxy top. And it's the same fabric as what I was just wearing.
And it's wabi.
And it's
if you're a boxy top girl. And Judy said, so agree, Priya. I started with navies, blacks, and echo gray. Now I'm branching out.
Yeah.
And Joy said, I got Owl and Tarocco and I'm so in love. Great colors. Agreed. Yeah. I'm tempted to get a tank top, maybe verbena. I think you should get verbena. I think everyone should get verbena if they like purple, because I am amazed.
It's a really great purple.
Yeah.
And so with the Huxley tank, I am generally an extra large in tops. My bust size is 38C. When I get the Huxley tanks, if I get a large, it's too big. So I have to get a medium. So do trust the measurements that are on the site. I was just talking with somebody via email because she was saying, well, like if I go with the medium, it's going to be like only an inch extra. But if I go with the large, it may be bigger. And so I used her measurements and tried it on. I put on a sweater and then I put on her the Huxley tank. And I was able to see that the measurements are actually very accurate. Is she ours? Are they ours?
No, I'll deal with it.
Okay. Airbnb?
Yeah.
So you know what I saw today? Okay, now I don't even know how she did it.
So I just want to quickly say this before you say anything, Priya.
Okay.
It appears that Instagram is really fuzzy, and I believe there's a Wi-Fi issue happening that I can't do anything about.
Okay. So maybe head on over to YouTube. If you're on Instagram, if you type in YouTube as a comment, it will give you the link. So what I was going to try to show you is today Gail sent me pictures of how she could turn a kimono sleeve duster into a tank top. And it was stunning. She's going to post the images into the Swap and Sell group. If you are not yet part of the Swap and Sell group and you're on Instagram, just type in the word swap and the link will be sent to you. And then you can just fill out the 2 or 3 questions and get approved. And then you'll be able to see those pictures. And I am going to figure out how it's done and show you guys next time.
Oh, that's a real bummer.
It's really not working?
No. YouTube is also fuzzy.
I don't think there's anything we can do about it.
Oh. I'm going to look at it myself.
Sorry, guys. We're dependent on the Wi-Fi. I think it might be time to change pants. Do I put on the koi? Maybe I put on the koi. Or do I go with another color? So what do we have left here? Maybe Demoiselle. Okay, well, this is verbena. And I normally wear a large just for comfort's sake. So what I'm wearing right here is a large. And I'm going to try on the medium in the verbena and see if there's anything with purples in it that would look good. How's it going over there, Shefali?
I'm trying to see. So for YouTube, it's vertical only. Did you know that?
For YouTube, it's vertical. It's supposed to do both. I set it up to do both. Okay. But I did set it up to do both. So I don't know why that's happening.
Yeah.
I guess it's just a technical difficulties day.
Yay! I was missing those. Let's see if it's gotten better on the Instagram.
Okay, purple. So I'm going to try the purple on with this. Margot, this piece reminds me so much of you because of the delicate florals in that. Like, I just feel like this piece would really resonate with you. So the background color is kind of like yellow pistachio, and it kind of ombres from a very, very pale, almost like a cream up here, and then it gets more green as we go down. And I think it would be amazing with purple because of the purple down at the bottom. Let's give this a try. I'm going to try it on as a top. For those of you who haven't seen this look, this will be a little new. When I try it on as a top, we're going to lose a lot of the floral, but then I'll try it on a different way to show you how to make the florals really pop. So what you do is you tuck one side up here and the other side up here. You can even tie them onto your bra straps, or you can just tuck them in like that. And then this part down here, you're going to cross it over so that the top layer kind of covers your whole body. And then on this side, you're going to tie a knot. And this looks really great if you're going to wear it under a jacket or a cardigan, because it really does just become a blouse like that. And ignore that. There we go. And then this is a way that you could wear it as, like, if you really want to show off those florals, I would recommend my favorite way of wearing one of these, which is as an asymmetrical top. So I would put my head in here and my arm through there, and then wear it this way. Sometimes I tie these.
Judy says it says page not available when you put in YouTube.
It's supposed to take us to the lives, like to the entire collection of lives,
like the category,
not to this particular one. The other way to get the live is to go to the website, where it definitely will take.
Or just type in "sorry not sorry" on YouTube. It's the first thing that comes up.
And then you want to go to lives, not videos.
Yeah,
because apparently they're different.
Everything is blurry. Fun fact.
On all the different channels.
YouTube is slightly better. Yeah.
Oh, that's no fun.
Instagram is a dud.
That's really too bad. Is there anything we can do about it?
I have to close Instagram. Oh,
did it get better? So Instagram is actually showing up really well for me here. Oh, no, wait, it's a little blurry.
Well, you're looking at it
the same way you're looking at it.
StreamYard,
yeah,
right?
From StreamYard.
You have to look at it the way it's actually streamed. It looks better now, slightly better now.
There's a different way that I was going to show this.
As a top?
I think it was, I was going to say, right. I was going to say that if you are planning on wearing it with any sort of a jacket or even a duster, you can wear it this way, and then put a jacket over top of it, which I don't really have one that'll match. But even though there's that hole at the back, if you're wearing it with a duster, you won't see that at the back. That's disappointing that the ladies can't see.
I know. This was the live we were all looking forward to.
We really were, actually. And it's just so fun to play with these florals today. Okay. Would you pair this with purple?
Yeah. Why not?
Why not? So this still is really bright. It is like somewhere between highlighter yellow and highlighter green, because it does have both those tones in it. Then it also has some vivid pinks and some darker greens. It's really soft. What's going on?
Thanks for your help, guys. Judy says that YouTube is good.
Good.
Bethany says you just go through the email invite, you get the YouTube. Same message on YouTube. Rhonda said, I feel like it feels like I forgot to put on my readers.
So
Sharon says Facebook is okay if you keep the picture smaller with comments to the right of it, but I like big picture, LOL.
Yeah.
Us too, friends. And Michelle says it's not so bad. My goodness, look at how lucky we are to be able to see all the wonderful silks. You're really sweet, Michelle.
Yeah, that is so sweet. You know, it's so easy to take for granted that like 10 years ago, we couldn't do this. 10 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to pick saris over WhatsApp.
Yeah, you'd have to go there.
I would have had to go there every single time.
Or just get a really bad email.
So just in case you didn't see the announcement today, we're picking saris on Monday morning at 5:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Oh,
And possibly also on Wednesday, but that's not confirmed.
I like pre-yawned at that.
Yeah, it's going to be bright and early. That's one of those ones where I take a nap afterwards.
Yep.
I actually really love how soft this one is. It's bright. Where would you wear something like this, Shefali?
That is an excellent question for you.
She took off her microphone to go cough. And we do have the cardigan in this as well.
I think that these pieces are beautiful. They're great for travel, especially like you don't want to go missing in a crowd.
No. Well, and I feel like as soon as you put this on, you're on vacation. And you're right, you won't go missing in a crowd.
Like if you go to Rome, you know those videos of like pickpocketers in Rome and the guy goes, pickpocket. Nobody's going to pickpocket you in this because it's so obvious,
Yes.
right? Like,
did you see any pickpockets when you were in Europe?
I was really good about that sort of thing because what you learn is that you keep everything like in a purse on your side.
Yeah.
And you hold that.
Yeah.
And then Stefan was really good about that too. Like we went to smaller areas.
Mm-hmm.
So it was not as touristy, but there were tourists and we just were very aware of who was around us.
Yeah.
So that helped. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the only time I've ever been shoplifted was many, many years ago when all three kids were little, and we were at Niagara Falls and we were at the Rainforest Cafe, and I had my purse tucked under the table because I was, dealing with my children. And apparently they have a thing there where people will come by with umbrellas and they use the hook on the bottom of the umbrella to pull purses out from under tables.
Did they take yours?
Oh yeah, they took it. And then I spent the next couple of hours canceling every credit card. And this was before you could just do everything easily on the phone. So I'm just trying to get in touch with everybody saying, cancel this card, cancel that card.
Well, Mira's phone got stolen in Toronto.
Oh, it did.
Places.
Yeah.
That was shocking.
Yeah, that was shocking.
Because
were you with us that time?
No, it was the insane call I got.
Yeah.
Because I think we had seen each other and then we parted ways.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden it's like, we're fucking stolen.
Yeah. Yeah, it was shocking actually. And then we tracked it and apparently somebody threw it out of a bus on Queen Street as it was driving. I guess because they realized they weren't going to be able to hack into it and we had the alarm on it, like for Find My Phone. Yeah. And then that was when my back was still broken. So we went to Square One to get her a new phone, or maybe it was Sherway, and I couldn't walk. So they put me in a wheelchair because you know how big the malls are, right? I'm like, guys, I can't do it because I was the one who ran after the guy.
No, I know you were.
Yeah. So yeah, no more running for me after that.
Oh my God. The one day I wasn't there with you guys.
That was crazy. Doesn't happen a lot though. This is beautiful together. So here we have a teal blue. This is a very bright leaf green. I think it would go with lace wing. Did I get it right that time?
Uh-huh.
This is a peachy kind of a coral. This one's red, but it does kind of move into oranges. And then we have different shades of purple. And I think this might be kind of cool with the red neck.
So this purple that you see in this piece is basically a match for lupine, but you can see how well it goes with verbena.
Yes.
Because verbena has enough of that depth. And this orange in here, I wouldn't say goes exactly with gala because gala is more pink. This is more of like an orange.
This is sweet with it, isn't it? So this is red
together. And
then we also have the red earrings in this.
And Priya is a sucker.
I am a sucker for red. Oh my gosh. So I haven't shown you this one yet. As soon as I saw it, I was like, how do I say no to this? It's beautiful. Like imagine it over a color like purple.
Well, that's your favorite combo.
It is my favorite combo. But I love how you're going to see the fabric through it. Especially if you're putting it on an underpinning, like if you're wearing a ritzy tank or something, and you want that purple or whatever ritzy tank color plus the red. It's very, very cool idea. And then actually we have that same necklace in orange as well here, which I think might be fun to try on with this.
Beautiful. Michelle said, I love the red and the purple.
Yeah, it's fun, right? It's hard to say no to these Ziska necklaces.
Definitely fun.
Like that's really fun together.
With green pants, that would be awesome.
Yeah, seriously. It's a showstopper. Yeah. Yep, I'm really glad you pulled these. There are these gorgeous florals. I read this post the other day, and I think I shared it onto our reshares. So if you're wondering about the post, you will be able to find it in our Instagram reshares. But it was this lady who was talking about how much as people we appreciate flowers and nature, and all the colors that come with that. And, she shows these pictures of gardens and things, and how when it comes to picking our clothing, we go with the most basic neutrals, like minimalist. Yet what we value seems to be the color, but we won't allow ourselves to embrace it.
Yeah.
And I wonder what that, I would like to ask you guys that. What do you think the reason is that people don't embrace color, even though they love color? That's a real question, guys. This is not rhetorical. I would love to hear what you have to say.
So I could start. I think that from what I understand is that they don't see themselves as people who, as much as they enjoy something, are something. And I think that's more about a self-definition.
Oh, so they don't define themselves as people who can wear color.
Well, they don't see themselves as people who can do these things, who can wear this color. So it's a belief. They just hold a belief. Yeah,
they haven't checked the belief.
It's too out of reach, right?
Right.
They're like, I love this, but it's not me. Well, what is you?
Well, then what is you? Yeah. Don't you get to define yourself?
I thought.
I don't know. Have the ladies got any ideas about this?
Body dysmorphia and fear of being seen, for sure, Judy.
For sure.
Love those red necklaces, she also said.
Yeah, beautiful.
And there's a couple comments on Instagram. Margot says, I have a purple hook, a purse hook for the table, and so beautiful with the purple pants.
So smart. Yeah, I got a purse hook right after that. And after that, I always attach my purse, like either through my leg or through something, so that even if someone pulls at it, I'm attached to it. Some people take carabiners, by the way. That's the other thing that they do.
Carabiners.
And attach them to themselves.
I kept everything really small on my person so that it was only this tiny pouch, and I would keep it in front of me the whole time. It never went behind me.
Yeah.
So I thought that worked well as well.
Beautiful colors in this.
And also, you don't put anything in the front pocket of your backpacks. Like if I did, I just put something really invaluable, like a piece of tissue or something. Yeah.
So we got some backpacks that were made just for traveling, and in order to get to the zipper compartment, you have to take them off.
Oh,
like, the zipper compartment is here closest to your back.
Yeah, that's smart. Sabina said, I had my bag stolen on Queen Street West years ago. It's a long story. The cops had me go undercover with them to catch the person.
No way.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Sounds a little dangerous.
Yeah.
This is very beautiful, guys. So I think you can see all the colors in it. It also has a lot of sparkle. It's got red sequins. So we have different shades of pink. We have purple, different shades of green and teal, a little bit of white. And then down here at the bottom, we have red. We can try it with the demoiselle.
Ooh,
demoiselle
really makes purple. The pink pop with the demoiselle.
So there it is.
Because it's more tonal with the purple.
It is more tonal with the purple.
And then when you see it, it's like all I see is pink.
Yeah, it really does. But they work, right? They both work with it.
Yeah.
This is one of those pieces that would go with everything, but it's definitely a statement piece. This is the one you wear on the cruise at night.
Mm-hmm. Captain's table.
At the captain's table.
How would it look with Taraqua? Just curious.
Oh, let's see.
Miranda says, I have the boxy of this fancy self pocket.
Oh. Taraqua works.
Brightens it a lot.
It brightens it a lot. You really do see the pink and the purple with the Taraqua. I think this is just one of those pieces that would go with just about anything.
Yeah.
Really pretty piece. Good choice. And then here we have... So what did I show you in this already? So I showed you the other two pieces. So we do have the waterfall in this, as well as the cardigan, as well as the side slit top, right? Side slit. Side slit. Okay, before I take off the purple, is there anything else you'd like to see with? I'd love to see this, but with purple.
What about that baby doll?
Oh, this one? So this is an interesting choice because they are not the same purple. But no, they are definitely just not the same purple. And I did a story on this a couple of days ago where there were two different tones of purple. with the question, would you wear them together or would you not wear them together? So wait, I'm not finished my other question. So if the reason is body dysmorphia, which I will agree with, that maybe you don't want to be seen, do those people decorate their homes with color? Because there you don't have to worry about body dysmorphia. There you can appreciate color, right? But people are still going for a beige aesthetic. So there must be some secondary reason as well why people are opting towards beige.
I would agree with that. Rhonda said, I think it's about belonging. If they wear color and pattern, they stand out. Agreed. Also, there are some colors that if you're starting out, were considered business-ready basics.
Yeah,
I wear the fancy boxy with a pair of orangey red pants to match the red and flashy flowers. Rhonda said yes, but it makes the verbena kind of look like a blue.
Yeah,
this baby doll. It's kind of nice, I think.
It does.
I really like it together. Yeah, perfect choice.
Yeah, because it brings in these florals down here, which are all embroidered, by the way.
Yeah, and you should show the short version of that necklace. It's just on the mannequin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's on the mannequin? So for those ladies who don't like a pendant, we also have shorter versions of these with the magnets. And again, if you want these ones a little bit longer, but you still want this look, you can always attach. I think we only have one or two left of those bands, but you can attach
the length and then I'll get the other one.
Yeah. So this is how it looks here. I have to bend down real low to show you what it looks like. I think that is actually a really nice length. I personally am a fan of a bit of a V, but if I wanted to make this longer, this is one of the Ziska necklace. They're just called what do they call them? Necklace resin cords. They call them cords. So here you can take one of these cords, or you can take any kind of a chain magnet or anything you have at home, and you can lengthen this if you want from time to time. You have the option of creating length that way.
I have a fun idea.
Okay.
This cord with the flower bead, the yellow flower bead for this outfit.
This cord.
Nope. This cord.
So not on this.
No.
Okay, there wasn't one of those.
No.
But I'm going to try that first.
Yes, go for it.
But then, yes, I know exactly what you mean, and I will give it a try.
Yeah, I would do like an asymmetry.
Yeah.
Nice.
So there you got the black and the blue together. Now, let's try that with a bead. So this is I think this brand actually started with just different beads and different strings. And then this is how you could kind of create your own necklace based on what beads you had. So there we go. Oh, thought I took that in. Not going to be able to.
Perfectly placed. But yeah, I do like those together.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
Yeah.
We've got some really cute beads this time. We don't have all of them out. I think we only have possibly just these two listed.
Just these two right now.
But there's one with goldfish. There's one with tulips. Do you remember any of the other ones? Goldfish, tulips, butterflies, dragonflies.
Yes.
Yeah, we got some really cute ones. Tiny little works of art.
A couple more comments. Clarita said, sorry guys, I have to cough. I promise I'm taking medication. Clarita says, people want to shrink and not be seen, not stand out, possibly want to fit in with the crowd.
I think so. And even with their homes. Like when people come to my house,
it's so you.
It's so me. It's such a reflection of me. And I can't even fathom living in a house that doesn't look like me. I'd feel like I was in an Airbnb.
Yeah.
It would be just so nondescript.
I would never feel like I could actually feel safe,
Yeah.
I would have to look at every part of my house and be like, this is who I am. This is a part of me. I can look at something in my walls and be like, this is giving me lots of joy right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. That's how I feel about my house. Is everywhere I look, it's something that gives me joy. And somebody once told me that even if you're not really good at decorating, if you always buy things that you love, eventually you're going to see that there's some sort of pattern
of what you're buying,
you're buying, whether it's color or texture. And then because they are all elements of something you love, they tend to come together, if not all in the same room, in a couple of different rooms. But you will definitely see themes start to develop.
Yeah.
I love this orange necklace. It's too beautiful.
She's becoming a fave.
Honestly.
Yeah.
And especially if you're somebody who has a lot of orange, and I do. I have the chili, I have the rambutan. No, I don't have chili, rambutan. I have chili, I have zaffarino, I have koi.
Rambutan?
No, because I got chili.
I swear.
Chili predates rambutan.
I swear you have rambutan.
Only in the tank top.
That's what it was.
Yeah, which is so close to chili. And then I have the fourth one is aperitivo. So I basically have all of these colors.
And now koi.
So I have 4 oranges. Maybe that means it's time to get an orange necklace.
I think so.
Might be.
It's time for you. Jade said, I didn't think I could wear it. Sorry, not sorry. Help me with that. And I now have very bright colors and I wear them all the time. Yeah, honestly, Jade, when she comes into the store, it's like sunshine.
It is. Same with Christine.
Yeah, with
and
Christine
Corey.
and Gail.
And Gail. But when Christine comes in, she's wearing all these jewel tones
with always like a vibrant cobalt blue jacket.
Vibrant cobalt blue. But yeah, it's just so alive. Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay. This with Verbena, purple and red, you say?
And yellow and purple is one of my favorite combos.
Okay, so let's try both.
As I read the comments while you show that off, Michelle said, in my case, it was always a matter of economics. Purchase the pieces that I could get the most use out of.
Yeah, that's true.
Margot said, keep your backpack in the front.
Like this.
In the front, they cut them open. I know I had a work colleague who was robbed like that. Oh my gosh.
Wow. And I've heard that's why you should have a chain in your strap because they'll just cut your strap right.
Yeah. And Margot said, and stay away from the exits of the bus.
Oh.
Yeah, because they could.
And then just get out.
Yeah. Jordy said, I think when we are little, we love to shine and stand out. And then we learn to be small and try not to take up space, to fear being looked at. Now, bright color feels like a beautiful rebellion.
Who said that?
That's really beautiful. Jordy.
Jordy, that is so true. It does. It's strange that it feels like such a rebellion. And that's why I reshared that post, because it is odd when you think about it, that we value color so much when we see it in a flower, and yet we won't allow ourselves to be covered in that color, or even in our homes to feature that color. But when it's a flower, it's perfectly fine and it brings us joy. And it's the color that's bringing you joy. Like if you had that flower in black and white, you probably wouldn't love it as much. Yeah. It's the color. But we deny ourselves this color. And why? There isn't, once we get past those teenage years where we're seeking approval, what's stopping us then? There is finances. I agree with that. And I was telling, maybe you. Can't even remember. I was saying that when you're decorating and buying your big pieces of furniture, it's best to stick to neutrals because then you can kind of change up how things are going to look over time if you ever change your mind. But you can use throw pillows and blankets and things like that, art, to really bring other colors. And then the neutral disappears, but you're still allowing color without having to invest in a purple velvet sofa, which might be something that you would grow tired of.
Yeah, I agree.
This is really beautiful and very different colors, right? So, and look at the flowers on that.
I love this jacket.
So I have to say that when I had it on with this side on the inside, it was a little bit itchy, but I'm also going sleeveless right now. And I would think that I would probably wear this with a long sleeve top.
I would wear it with a long sleeve top. Yeah.
And then this side was perfectly smooth on. Didn't feel a thing. It felt like silk. Beautiful.
There's really embroidery on this side.
There's a little bit. There's flowers and polka dots. So there's the flowers. And you can see there's polka dots.
But there isn't like a lot of intense metal embroidery.
No, there's no intense metal embroidery, which is something. Oh, look at that on the sleeve.
Yeah, it's cool.
So cool.
So Sabina says, Jade says, yes, I have a large painting full of colors all over. Sabina says, I have a drawer full of vibrant long sleeve top cotton tees. Good question why I don't wear colors. I think neutrals for me feel like my power colors.
Oh, that's true. You do feel more powerful in all black,
especially if you're a minimalist. I think there is a power to something that is simple.
Yeah,
it's kind of like monks, or in Buddhism, in the kind of Buddhism I grew up in, Theravada Buddhism, you don't wear colors, and it's not a very colorful temple you go to. We wear white. Yeah, and there is something very powerful about that, all white.
Yeah, no, I agree, and I see that it adds a certain levity.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
not to your appearance, but to what you bring into a room. Suddenly everything is a little more lighthearted if you're wearing color. And if your goal is to,
it's just pure power.
If it's power, then yeah, you're definitely going to give off more of a powerful vibe. But I think part of it too is minimalism is sometimes equated with being classy, right?
But I think that power like that only works when it is not a majority. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When everybody starts looking like that, there is no power in it anymore. It's too saturated.
Yeah.
So when you walk into a room and you're distinct, you have power. You don't even have to do anything. You present power.
Yeah, I agree. And I think the other thing too is when you're younger, when you're Shefali's age, and I see this a lot with the ladies who work here at the store, Shefali and Mira and Alex and Rachel, because they're younger, they're sometimes not taken as seriously as an older person is. And sometimes you need to increase your, not value, but how seriously people should take you. There is a word for that, presence maybe, by fitting into some sort of minimalistic, I'm wearing powerful clothing. So even though I look young, maybe I'm more powerful than you think. But when you get older, you're like, you can see by my face that I've been around a while, and you can tell by my tone that I'm done putting up with crap. So I'm going to dress however I want as well. And you're just going to have to wrap your head around that, I think. So just a reminder that normally I wear a large in the Casba pants, and I was just wearing the medium. Looked great, felt great.
I find that when I want to go someplace, especially like in business settings, I actually wear a lot of sorry, not sorry to business school, and especially in professional business settings, because I actually feel like it gives me a lot of power. Because one, I look professional. I definitely look like I'm wearing expensive clothes.
Oh, that's a small.
And then two, or three, I guess, is I look so distinct. There's something about me that's unusual. And so when I walk into a room and I have this energy about myself and I have this very unique piece on with a pair of pants, if they're bright green pants, people are still looking at me going,
they're trying to figure you out.
They're like, there's something about her I have to pay attention to, because if I don't, I feel like that's the wrong thing to do.
Right. So it doesn't allow you to be as pigeonholed.
Exactly.
Right. And if the pigeonhole is a very nice pigeonhole of this is somebody who is sophisticated and businesslike, it's probably not a bad pigeonhole to want to be in if that's what you're trying to convey.
What I find funny about that actually is that a lot of women in my MBA, like wasn't for everybody, but there was this big trend of wearing oversized waistcoats and jackets,
really
business pants, like with your professional pants. And I actually felt like it made these women specifically, or like these younger incoming students look like they were playing dress ups. Like I didn't actually think it gave them the power that they thought it gave them.
Oh, because it looked like they were.
It looked like they were pretending. Yeah. It looked like they took mom's jacket and they couldn't fit in it just yet, but they really wanted to wear it, right?
Yeah, that oversized boyfriend jacket.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it didn't feel like it was them. It felt like they were being worn by the clothes.
And this one doesn't have earrings as well. This one does. So those are the earrings that go with this one. And this is the tulip necklace. On the other side of this, it's just red and green. And I'm wearing the Ruselia pants, if you're wondering.
Alison Kehoe says, I agree. I want my home to reflect me. I also live that fact that my clothes should reflect me too. Margot says, at my age, I want to bloom instead of fade into the black. I want to bloom instead of fade into the background.
Absolutely.
With numbered years, I say it's not a dress rehearsal anymore.
So true.
And Sabina said, Shafali, you articulated my thoughts about the Buddhist monks perfectly. Oh, thank you, Sabina. Yeah, there is a power in seeing like a monk in orange robes walk by. Like even now, even though I'm not a fully practicing Buddhist, like when I'm walking down the street to go out somewhere with my friends and I see monks pass by, I do stop and I say sadhu to them, maybe because it's instinctual, but
also there's a certain respect that goes with it, right?
And a recognition.
And a recognition. And clothing does. Well, it just ties back to the idea that clothing helps you present your identity, right? You don't have to figure out that this person is a monk. They're kind of telling you by what they're wearing.
They're like,
and
look
then
at me.
You can figure out where they belong in your mental framework.
Exactly.
Yeah, clothing does send a lot more messages.
And solid clothing has a venerability to it, right? That's why we call Buddhist monks who only wear certain dark, whether it's dark orange or a light orange, a venerable monk, because they have earned that respect to have that color or that dye. And I think the same thing can be said for, monochromatic clothing, is that there is a level of venerability or maybe respect that they're able to gain because of the fact that they're wearing a solid color, right? There's that implication.
So colors, what you're saying are colors, mixed colors are more fun. And they're not going for the fun vibe.
No, I think that it's just what the process has been over times in terms of thought. Like, I think that, not to talk about Steve Jobs, but like eventually Steve Jobs only started wearing like a black turtleneck and pants.
Mm-hmm.
And people are like, if you want to look like a boss, you need to wear the Steve Jobs look. But I feel like that comes from this philosophy of wanting to appear venerable.
Oh, you think?
Okay. Excuse me, definitely. As I just die in a corner, I will also add that I think that, especially coming from the 80s, imagine someone like Steve Jobs, right? Coming from the 80s and seeing the maximalism of color and trends, wanting to appear distinct. In his eyes, distinctness is monochromatic tones. Whereas now, because monochromatic tones are so popular, like every summer in Toronto, I'm walking around, I'm like, oh, is everyone Buddhist? Are they all going to the temple? Because they're all in white.
When I saw that Steve Jobs always wore the same thing, I just thought he gave up caring. He's like, I have so many other interesting things in my life that I have a uniform that I put on every day. And then I don't have to give that any thought because I'd like to use my creativity elsewhere.
Well, he could say that, but it's still implied.
Maybe.
Definitely. Because it's the same thing for monks. Why should I, as a Buddhist monk, care what I wear every day when I wake up? I serve a religious role. I am meant to be, this figure of teaching of this Dharma, right?
Which is true, because then Steve Jobs could have just as well worn a Hawaiian shirt.
He could have hired someone to dress him.
Right. Or he could have worn bright colors every single day.
He could have worn the same Hawaiian shirt from, Tommy Bahamas and a pair of shorts and said, screw it.
Yeah,
this is me.
Instead, he went with neutrals.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting conversation. But I think I am in Margot's camp where I want to embrace all of this color and revel in it before I'm gone.
No longer a dress rehearsal.
No longer a dress rehearsal.
Marilyn says, I'm late to the party, but you have so many outstanding florals. Thank you, Marilyn.
Marilyn's always so sweet.
Marilyn is so sweet.
So this is a self-pocket dress, and it's got pinks in it, different shades of coral. This really bright yellow probably would look good with ambrosia. Because I know a number of people are considering ambrosia now. How do we feel?
I like it.
It's kind of fun with the ambrosia.
I really like it.
It's kind of a perfect match.
I think it's very unusual, and that's what I really like about it. I'm also very biased. I love pink and yellow. Like, I think it's one of my favorite combos. It's like cobalt blue and yellow, or like purple and yellow. Like, I always feel like there's something so fun about it.
It is very fun. What about gala?
A gala?
I think gala would work.
I think gala would work. It's not an exact match, but there is gala in this piece, or gala. I think if you had mandevilla, which only I know a few of you ladies do, that would be awesome with this piece.
It's very pretty. So you could pair this with black, with yellow, with orange, with pinks.
Even a light pink.
Yeah, very pale pink would work. Gray would probably also look really nice.
Ooh, like a peppercorn?
Peppercorn maybe has a bit too much green in it. But a charcoal for sure.
Charcoal, yeah. Well, you could get away with the green. There's green in it.
There is actually, yeah. You know what? The black is on top of all these yellow colors. So yeah, it almost does read that way.
From here, I can see green. There's greens in this flower. There's leaves in the digital print.
Oh yeah. It's right there.
Lisa said, hi, sorry I'm late. Jacqueline Webster says she has the poncho in this dress.
Oh, yes, so pretty.
Wabi. And Lisa says, gorgeous. And Varden Place says, can you try the tomato boxy top if you still have it with those pants?
Tomato boxy top.
Oh, was it the one that we thought was tomatoes? Or we thought was pumpkins, but it's tomatoes?
Isn't that one sold?
I think it's sold. Unless you see it on the website. Let us know.
If you see it on the website, let us know. And then, yes, I can definitely try it on with the koi. I also think it would match.
I think it would match too.
Yeah, these tomatoes are definitely orangey.
I was like, those rust colors?
Okay, so this one is different shades of yellow again with orange and teal. And this is a Monday, Tuesday piece. It's a shrug. But you can wear it this way with these colors on top. Looks really cute with the koi. It would also look good probably with any of the oranges in your wardrobe.
Uh-huh.
But you could also flip it upside down and wear it with more of the blue to the top. And I'll show you the embroidery on this in just a minute. There you go. So it's got French knots all through here. It also has embroidery right here. Again, with the French knots, which are all hand done. So this here is machine embroidery, but the French knots are all hand embroidered. And you can see the difference on the back. Actually, that's not even machine. It's all hand embroidered, guys. It's just so beautifully done. It looks like it's machine embroidery.
It's really well done.
Mm-hmm.
Does that go with the verbena?
Would this go with verbena? Well, it does have that purple in it.
So there's no purple, like there is purple in it. It's not exactly verbena. It's probably more of a foxglove, honestly.
It's almost more pink than a foxglove. Yeah. So there it is there. That's the purpley tone. It's like a pale magenta.
Yes, yeah.
Very soft, though. Definitely a fun piece. Okay. Okay, this is boxy top. This is kind of fun. That is definitely gala. Did you know that when you picked it? Okay, this top here is a boxy top, and I'll tell you the code on it. It's Wabi Sabi. This one is PRC6162. This will exactly match ambrosia and gala, if those were colors you were looking for. So here it is with gala.
It's like a slightly darker.
It's slightly darker, but it
is the same color.
Yeah, it is the same color. This is ever so slightly more muted, but it works. And then this is it. Oh, perfect. With ambrosia. That'd be fun. Really fun.
This is a fun piece, honestly. I love it.
And then you can always wear it with black too, right? Down at the bottom there.
Yeah. So for that last shrug that you did, could you see how it looks with Tarocco? Jacqueline Webster was wondering.
Sure. So the shrug is here and Tarocco is here. Well,
I think it does work.
Closer to Tarocco here in the front. These blues in here at the back are more of a demoiselle. So I'd say both are in it. Because if you have a look at the embroidery here, that is really close to the Tarocco. And then this color up here, where is it? Here-ish is close to the Tarocco. But the color that's in between the yellow flowers is more of a Isola or a demoiselle. Any other questions or comments from the ladies?
No, I think we're good.
Okay, give me a second. Just gonna blow my nose a little. Okay.
Dealing with illness with Shefali and Priya.
Oh, this one's really soft and beautiful as well. When you took the picture of this and put it on the website, I didn't realize how stunning this floral print was until you really highlighted it. This one does have foxglove in it as well. It also has gala. So you have that kind of yellow ambrosia color. You have a coral here, different shades of blue and teal here. This is actually a navy blue or possibly a lupine royal purple. Those are the colors. That's kind of like a goldy tone here. And that in there is koi. That's fun, eh?
Yeah, really beautiful.
Maybe with an orange necklace.
You read my mind, friend. But you know what I really liked about this piece? Like, even just as is, you don't even need a necklace. Look at your earrings. Like, it's perfect.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I was wearing them. Yeah, really beautiful. So if I put the blue necklace on, it kind of disappears, which is why I think I would probably go with the orange one.
I would do the short one, actually.
The short orange. I like how this kind of pops right here
In the center there?
the panel fair, and then brings in the orange on the side.
It's definitely the classic Priya proportion.
It is the classic Priya proportions, but the cool thing about this necklace is see how it brings see how it brings the blue through? So it looks like the blue is part of the necklace as well.
True.
Right? That clear element to it is so pretty.
How would it look with the kind of clear white version?
The silver one.
Yeah, the silver one. It's
hanging. So this one we haven't shown you yet. It's somewhere between silver and white, and we have it in the magnetic, like closer to the neck necklace style, as well as the pendant. And I think we have earrings in it as well.
Yes, we do. And I also think this piece would look really cool with, like I think that definitely is a different kind of look if you prefer lighter jewelry.
And there's white at the back.
You could even do like the red necklace or the pink necklace, the flower one.
I feel like there's a lot of opportunity here to try different things. Can you move these out of the way? So which one were you saying? The pink one?
Pink or red? I was undecided. And Priya is also giggling slightly to herself because I'm fully standing.
Yeah, she's really tired, and I can hear it. That all the medicines have kicked in.
Maybe the red, because the red's more orangey.
Actually, don't mind it with the pink, but I feel like it does like it's not a slam dunk.
That's why I thought the red it has more orange tones because you're wearing it with. I think if you wore this with the gala, it would look nice with the pink.
She means this red one?
Yeah. I'm just like, red, guys. It's red. Yeah, I like that as well. That's fun.
Well, because red's a neutral.
Yeah, this is just a really casual, neutral.
And I like that it's on the gray cord. Gray cord's nice too.
Yeah.
You can see why this is the spring collection, how they've opted against the black cords for everything. Like some does, but not everything.
Yeah, and some I think are meant to be more seasonal, like the cutout flowers.
Yeah, those cutout flowers are so pretty. Yeah. And then we have this beautiful piece. How has this not sold?
It's stunning. I think this is one of those pieces where the website photos for this particular one are bad. It was brighter. But I feel like, with how many pieces we have, there's just no justice for this piece.
Well, that's what Shefali and I were talking about before the live, because I was putting together some little videos that I was going to share during the week. And I'm like, how is this one not sold? And how is this one not sold? But she goes, there's just too many beautiful ones, which is what we always wanted. Remember when we were selling out and customers would come in and say, your store is empty? Yeah. That is not a problem anymore, ladies. We definitely have a full selection.
So we've succeeded in our goals.
We did. Too beautiful and very, very soft. Orange. Oh, no. This one? No. This one. Now, that's purple, but it's more of a magenta purple. So yeah, I think the closest thing we have is the koi, right? Because it's not a demoiselle blue. But this would look great with denim as well.
I love this piece. Once again, a piece I don't think has justice.
Because, where the imaging hasn't done it justice.
Yeah.
Beautiful sequin work on this. And also gold embroidery. You can feel the embroidery on the inside. It's not scratchy, but it's definitely there.
If you're someone who is overtly sensitive to silk or to texture, I would stay away from
those gold threads. You will definitely feel them.
But if you're okay with a little bit of texture,
yeah,
it's fine.
Ooh, so cute. And then what necklace would you pair with this? It's kind of already got a lot going on. Is that gilding the lily?
I actually think I prefer that because you want something simple because of how extravagant this piece is. You know?
Cute. Yeah, definitely. And then you can also take one of these and adjust it so it's really short.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that short would be nice too. Beautiful. That's sweet. I actually like that with the white thread, the lighter thread. The thread.
Yeah, that's really pretty. And so there you go. With the adjustable ones, you can also get that closer feel.
I like it. Debbie said I got a lot of compliments of all the colors I was wearing last week.
Oh, that's great. I saw the pictures on the swap and sell.
Yes.
They were beautiful.
Was Deborah Dixon?
I think so, yes.
Deborah, you looked stunning. It was me who commented on your post. I was in awe, especially at this, like, you had that black vest, I believe, that with the red and the black piece, like, very, very nice. But yeah, incredibly stylish. It's really cool to see our stuff living in the wild.
Yeah, out in the wild. Yeah, how people pair it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful though. Everybody looks stunning, right? Show stopping.
It's funny, like I remember it was that one time that we had gone to that event. Remember, it was that charity, and we had done a fashion show, insane fashion show, but like we did it. And before that, we were sitting there eating the dinner, and then we're looking, and this woman stands up and she walks away. And Priya just goes, "That's our piece."
Yeah, I can pick them like miles away. I saw somebody walking in front of me maybe 4 years ago, and I walked very quickly. And she was walking with a group of friends, and I'm looking at it from behind. I'm like, I am confident that that is our kimono sleeve jacket. And so I started speeding up because maybe I'll be able to recognize the fabric. And it was. And it turned out it was a friend of ours. It was Sam Marshall's mom. But I picked off that piece so fast because there's something about a sorry not sorry piece. It's the way the fabric already looks worn, but the colors are still really vivid, and
the choice of the style with the fabric
and like the flow.
There is something so distinct.
Yeah,
it's unmistakable.
There are other brands that are similar. Like there's one called Guru, and I can tell the difference. Even though we kind of use the same fabrics, I can tell the difference like this between our silks and their silks. First of all, they don't actually use real silk. They may use silk, but they don't guarantee silk. Whereas we do guarantee silk. And
we also guarantee like curated choice.
Yeah.
You know, like there is a difference in the kind of like what they're using is not actually saris that have been made into something.
No, they buy them like just like how we get those big bundles. They buy them in bundles.
But don't they buy them in yardage?
No, you no, because they wouldn't be sold in yardage. Some might be off the roll, but most of it would be like us. But we go through and we curate our bundles and only pick the best ones.
Yeah.
And other, I don't mean to be throwing Guru under the bus, but other brands like Guru who work with saris, very, very few of them have each and every piece individually listed. They'll be like, get this top in a shade of blue. And then whatever comes your way is what you're stuck with, because it takes so much extra effort to create imaging for each and every single piece.
Which is what we do.
But then I want to say, like, buy something in blues. What if it's not the right blue?
So I think it's not
much fun.
That's not the whole point, right? Like, it's about discovery. It's about history. For me, this brand is kind of like an archaeological dig, but in the best way possible, right?
Yeah, definitely. No, I agree. There is something about these fabrics that really, I don't know if I like it with that one, where you do really feel the history of the fabric. You can tell that these fabrics have been loved and passed along.
It's interesting. When I wear it in settings where like I'm kind of the only person who's dressed like this, nobody like says anything bad. It's like they kind of like, because, you know, some people are very judgmental, right? Like instead they say like, they can tell there's a lot of thought and curation into what's happening.
Yeah.
But they don't quite fully understand what's happening in front of them.
No.
Right?
They don't need to.
Exactly. They don't need to.
They don't need to. When you think of all the things that you see on a runway, There's a lot of things I've seen on a runway that I absolutely do not understand. But because society at large says this is really cool, I'm like, okay, I'm willing to believe it's cool.
Yes.
And I always think, who is the arbiter of cool, if not us? So if I say it's cool, it's cool.
Ellen said, hello, I was at the store today.
Oh, hello.
Yes, we know, Ellen. The ladies let us know that you stopped by.
Yeah. I think it's time to switch colors. Oh my gosh. I have never seen this one.
And that one's actually sold.
Is it? Wow. How did I not see it? Has Rachel seen this? She loves pink and green.
I believe she has, yeah.
Wow. Too beautiful.
She's more likely to see it than you or me combined.
It's so true because they look at every single piece that comes through here. Oh, lots of pretty pinks. So would you say this is Gala? It's not, right? It's too red.
I put it in here for you to answer that question. I think that there is Gala in it.
Yeah.
And I think because it's sheer, it goes well with Gala. But it is it's
more watermelon-y.
Yeah, it's like Gala and Mandevilla had a love child.
I think I would pair this with purple, actually.
Yes, definitely. Or you could do
yeah, like right there.
You could do Lysianthus.
Mm-hmm. This one you could definitely pair with a lot of colors.
You could do Evia.
If you're somebody who has a lot of fun colors in your closet, you will find that this one will have many friends.
And it's got ice cream.
It's got little ice cream cones. They actually look like little Christmas lights. Didn't somebody tell us once that those look like Christmas lights?
I think so.
So there is deep green. There's like a bluey verbena purple. There's this very bright pink, almost a watermelon color. There's coral. There's a very vivid and true blue. It's not the purple. It is definitely a blue. And then a little bit of brown. And that's it, I think. Some green. Gorgeous fabric, though. Showstopper. For sure.
Jessica asked if that shrug that you had shown with the florals, if that was PRG 7529A, and if that's what's tagged in the collection, then yes, it is.
So the Wabi Sabi one. 7529A. It's beautiful. Okay.
I know I had tagged a different one in the post because there were three. And they're all honestly super similar.
This with Tarocco. I kind of think I need to pair this with Tarocco. Tarocco's going back on, guys.
Sorry, guys. I will go get that boxy top, Tammy.
Oh, we do have it?
Yeah, I'm going to quickly...
Oh, and she wanted to see it with these pants. Pants are staying on. I'll find something else first.
And Lisa said... I just want to quickly say this. I'm so glad that you said that, Shafali. I think that people at work are in shock when I walk in. A shock of colors in a gray, black work world. LOL. They just don't know what to say.
No.
Yeah. And they don't need to say anything.
And they don't, honestly, you know, I look at those images that I see crossing over my internet, on my Facebook feed and my Instagram feed, of women over 50 who are dressing with so much style and character. And people make room for people like that. They're like, you know what? That woman has style. I don't think I could pull it off, but she looks great. Who is that really famous one that I think she just passed away?
Bruna.
No.
With the glasses.
With the glasses.
The comments will come up.
Yeah,
but the comments will come.
The comments will come. So when you think about her, I mean, how is she different from us? She's somebody who has an extraordinary sense of style and was unafraid to wear it out in public. And people just made space for it because it brought her joy and it brought some other people joy too. So why not? Really? Like, why not? What's the worst that's going to happen? I'm going to see if I can find anything else with a little bit of orange in it. This is kind of fun. I actually really like orange and pink together. Those are some of my favorites. So this is actually, I do love this fabric. This is from the 1970s. It's very, very soft, but you can see that it's got that orangey tone here along with the avocado. The orangey tone, burnt orange, there was a name for that. It was avocado green, harvest gold, and if you guys remember the name of the orange, let me know. And then it also has the pink and the blue, which is kind of funny because the pink and the blue were late 1950s. So it may have been just a crossover piece. I wish I remember the name of the orange. But let's see how it looks. So this one here is a fall top. Did you find it? Full price or wabi sabi? So this is the side that has more of the blue and green on it, and this is kind of fun down here because it's pink with a little bit of avocado green. Arpel?
Arpel?
Last name.
Apnol or something? Isn't that what it is? Something Apnol?
I think her first name starts with a vowel.
Like E or something. Yeah.
E or an I.
Yeah. That's why I said Irma.
Irma? No.
We just call it Yzma.
Yeah. What was her name? Which is funny because we can't remember her name, but we all know how she looks.
I cannot find this piece.
Mm.
Send a message in the chat. So Tammy, I can't find this piece. It's definitely here, but I am not able to locate it. I'm going to send a message into our chat for our ladies to send you a message after.
Yes.
If you wouldn't mind sending us a message on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, we would really appreciate it just so that I can let the ladies know to corroborate with you there.
Yes. I love this together. Like pale pink and orange with the hits of blue and green. It feels very French, actually. Italian, almost. I don't know why.
It feels French and Italian.
Like very curated, to have these colors that are so you wouldn't normally put together, but to have them together, the pinks and the greens and the oranges.
I'll actually do color schemes like this.
This necklace just makes everything look great. Career. What is her name?
Iris Apfel.
That's it. Iris Apfel.
Oh, could you wear that piece with Hoya? Asked Lisa.
Oh, okay. So,
sorry, Jane. She couldn't read the comments.
I couldn't read the comments because Shefali had gone to go look at something, and she is the comment reader. So this is it with Hoya. And what I would say is Hoya is a really crisp baby pink, and this is a muted, almost a peachy pink. Not quite peachy, but peachier. So I would not pair it with this.
Heather says Manny Man from Winnipeg.
Oh, that might be a person who also dresses with style.
Sabina says, love Iris. Jade said, yes, love her. Lisa said, Iris Apfel.
Yes.
Debbie says, one of my neighbors comments that I always look like I'm ready to go out even when I'm staying home. Mm-hmm. She was fabulous, wasn't she, Jade? Says Lisa. Jordy says, does anyone have a favorite combo of silk pieces that you like to layer each other with? And if you do layer silks, do you like the silks to be both crepe or Georgette or a mix?
Oh, that is an excellent question. Who asked that?
I have thoughts about that, says Jordy.
Jordy asked.
Question. Yeah, I do have thoughts and opinions about that. So I will answer that once I blow my nose. And Lisa said, Apple, Iris. Jade said, look at the comments, guys. Lisa said, that's gorgeous. Lisa said, can you wear that with Hoya? We said, and Lisa said, thanks for checking, guys. And now I will blow my nose. Exit.
Maybe I will try this with pink. Which is a quick leap because you know what? This pink is not in it. Did not like it with pink, guys.
It's wrong kind of pink.
Wrong kind of pink.
So now that I have blown my nose and sanitized my hands as I have done for every single nose blow, these are my thoughts, Jordy, is that yes, you can 100% layer silks on top of one another. I have found that what works best is Georgettes on Georgettes, and crepes with Georgettes also work.
I actually agree. Georgette's always works as a base
Together.
whether you put Georgette on top or crepe on top. Sometimes when you layer a crepe with a crepe, it can get a little bulky.
And I think that's it. It really then comes down to pattern, color, fabric. And there are certain pairings that look great together and look very curated, and others that, work, but you'll notice that there is certain things that play well to what it is you want to go for. So if we take, for example, this lovely boxy top that Priya's showing with those pants, incredible. Mm-hmm. Now, if she wanted to pair that with something, I would actually suggest to her to pair this with a Georgette jacket or duster or cardigan, because if it's a crepe one, sometimes a delicate Georgette like this might look too overwhelmed with a crepe.
With a crepe, that's true.
It's too solid.
Yep. But there's no hard and fast rule.
No,
but that is what we have noticed over time.
Yes.
I kind of love it with the purple. I mean, I like it with the orange, but I love it with the purple.
It really shows off that swoop-de-doo.
Yeah. And this is a Monday, Tuesday piece. It is a boxy top. So there it is with Monday. Here it is with Tuesday.
Yeah, Lorena is the queen of mixing.
Yeah, she is. You guys should follow her. I don't know if her account is,
I thought it was
Purple Patchouli.
And of course,
she's inspired.
She is inspired. Of course, says, I like a side slit top with a kimono duster. For example, there are ladies that like to wear the crepe sets together. No doubt about it, right? But it really does depend on the kind of look you want to go for, right? I personally love to wear a side slit top and a Jiva jacket together, regardless of if it's crepe or Georgette. But that's because the cuts are also less fabric. In contrast, however, I couldn't escape that one. In contrast, however, I find that a lot of ladies like to wear a sheer side slit or waterfall if it's not the matching set with a sheer or crepe cardigan, because it's more fabric, so you want it to appear less bulky.
Yeah. But having also said that, the silk isn't bulky at all. But I think they cling together nicely when they're the same, both.
When they've been woven the same way.
Yes, when they've been woven the same way. So I didn't realize that this is definitely a Monday, Tuesday. So I wanted to try it on with the Tarocco with this side. And I think it would also go with the Verbena. And then I saw the other side. And now I'm thinking probably Verbena. Right?
We photographed this one before with Kirsch?
Red.
Yeah, Kirsch.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was a fun look.
Mm-hmm.
And the purple really
would be really sweet.
Or no, I think we did it with loop. I don't know. Love it with the purple.
Love it with the purple.
Yeah, I had fun with Judy that day. And Lisa, I'm sure we could figure something out if he sent me a personal message. Jane said, I love matching and I love together. Yeah, honestly, it's once you start pairing things a certain way, you can really get into the brand.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you just never really know until you put them together and you try them on. Yeah, I even do that at home. I'm putting on a poncho and I'm like, wait, this jacket works with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of fun mixing and matching. It's probably one of the few times when I'm playing in my closet where my mind isn't in a million places, because I'll be love this silk top, and I'll put it up and then any other silks that would match it. And then, wonder if I have a necklace that matches it. Choose what I pair with this. And it's like you're dressing up a Barbie. And it's not even so much about wearing it. Sometimes I'll put together an outfit, I'll just hang it up somewhere and go, next time I go out,
this is what it's going to be. Yeah.
But it's a lovely little distraction and moment of creativity. I'm not somebody who likes to sit in color. I don't find it engaging enough. And then I end up, my mind just keeps going. But putting together an outfit and using that creative side of myself and having to remember what's in my closet or rediscover something that's in my closet, it's fun. It really does bring out that inner child in me. It really does feel like joy. Again, that same childhood joy of dressing up in color and having fun.
I agree.
And I've really stopped caring what people think, completely, a lot. I just don't care. I feel pretty. I know that I'm wearing beautiful things. I feel like what I'm wearing tells a story. And I'm proud to be the bearer of that story. And I just don't care. I know that sounds like really, I don't mean to sound snooty. It's just like I'm living my best life by wearing something that's just absolutely beautiful. And I'm not hurting anybody. In fact, by purchasing this brand, I'm helping people. So I just kind of feel like you're allowed to hold a different opinion about how I look to what I think. If I think I look great and you think I don't, that's okay. Two things can be true. We can feel differently about it.
Breaking news, guys. I don't know if you heard. I don't know if you've known, but Priya Mohan doesn't care.
I don't care.
It needs to be on all the front papers.
I used to care a lot. And now I really just don't care.
Throwback to if you have received that email flow.
Yeah, I used to really care. I used to really care that, did I look appropriate and did my clothing convey the ideas that I needed conveyed about me? And now I don't care. What do you think? Is that too much gilding the lily with this?
I think it's very symbolic. You've taken the pattern in the silk and you've created a material version of it.
This is adorable.
But I love it. This is also one of Priya's favorite pieces.
And now that it matches Taraka, I'm like, could I do? Because I was going to get it to match with all my yellows because I also have dandelion. And then I was like, no, I really should. And now it is a perfect match for Tarako as well.
It's an incredible match for Tarako.
A beautiful piece. It's a showstopper, especially with the Taraka.
Uh-huh.
And pink goes with everybody. This is too pretty.
So a couple comments.
Okay.
Claire said, the joy of separates.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
And Maria says, hi, you are amazing. Thank you, Maria. And Lisa said, I've hauled my whole closet to the basement in multiples. Clothing racks, including the linens. There is a lot. I may have to book several sessions with you, Shefali. Lisa, I can't tell you how much I love clothes. That is not a problem.
That sounds like so much fun.
Like that is literally
Shefali.
That is literally my dream. When Priya first moved into this house that she had, and I had first started working for, how long had I been working for you at that point?
Well, we didn't know each other as well as we know now.
No,
sure.
But I learned a lot about you by doing that. Yeah. And I felt like that about Judy, or I feel like that about any of the ladies when I get to see them on a personal level. I feel like that about Corey and Gail. Like when I see the stuff that they have in their closet, in their home, I'm like, I really know this person now. Like, this is not just not that there's like separatist of we're a customer and, we're a part of the business, but we do feel very connected to you, but it is different.
Yeah. When you see what choices, like when you see someone's home or you see their closet, you see how they define themselves. Right. And that really does help you get to know. Like when Shefali helped me with my closet. So as many of you know, I have a huge because I am an empty nester. We have 4 bedrooms. My husband and I sleep in one. We have 2 for the kids plus a bed in the basement. We have 3 kids, so that's fine. And that left 1 room. And I'm like, that's going to be my dressing room and I'm going to have a great time with it. So I got it all sorted out. And then when it was time to unpack, I asked Shefali to help me unpack that room. So she did all of my purses and accessories. And she did, it's still set up exactly the way you did
exactly,
it. 20 years now. Yeah. And I do actually use those pieces, but I just put them back exactly where you have them.
I remember looking through her collection and kind of being amazed because I had known Priya to a certain capacity, and then she was showing me pieces she had, and she was like, yeah, this was when I was here and I got this, and when I was here and I got that. Wow, what a lifetime ago. And we were talking about stuff, and it made me really see a different side of her, so that as I started getting even more into the marketing, I really was able to understand it more because I got to know Priya more.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that whenever I get to meet any of you guys on a more personal level. So
yeah, closets do tell a story for sure.
They do. Mine tells a crazy story, if anything. And Corey says, love that attitude, Priya. Be true to you. Allison says, I agree. Jane says, I agree, Priya. Neither do I.
Yeah.
Jordy says, so many wonderful answers. And Lisa said, I feel like we need to see that dressing room.
Oh, it is in one of the things on
it is, yeah.
Ad. And I think it might even be in our Instagram story.
It's a reel.
If I can find it, I'll post it back up again.
It is a reel on our feed.
Yeah, on our feed. It's cute. So what I did is all the walls are basically hanging. And then I have this old dresser from my old house that's kind of makes an island in the center. And then shelves on top for accessories. And then a little shoe rack. And a Persian rug, which I just love. So like I've got like an antique chandelier. I've got antique light fixtures from, I think Art Deco, the ones where they're holding up a torch.
I believe so, yeah.
I feel like that's Art Deco. And then I've got a mahogany dressing mirror, like just basically things that bring me joy. It's like, do I love this carpet? Does it make me happy? It's going in here.
And kind of a Tarocco green chair.
Oh, and I do have a Tarocco green chair. It's a red mahogany tub chair with thick or green, like Kelly green, or Tarocco green corduroy.
It's
so cute. Yeah. See, stuff like that just brings me so much joy. And that I think I got the fabric for that at Value Village. And then I did get the chair reupholstered because it needed it. But like, you don't have to have a ton of money to do these fun things. You just have to be willing to go out and collect these fun things over time.
Yeah. And make them work. Lisa said, it sounds amazing.
It's
Claire
fun.
said, green and pink together is always a great combination. Rachel would agree.
This is so pretty too. This is a fuchsia, but it's more of a bluey fuchsia. Here we have a tan. This is a Kelly green with a slightly darker green in it as well. There's a blue in here that could also read as lupine because it's so blue, it's almost purple. And it's really sheer. I wonder if it's a PCH. So it says PRG for Georgette, but I would say that this is more of a chiffon.
Could you just tell me the code for that piece?
Yeah, it's PRG 8412. Yeah, it's a showstopper for sure. This will probably look good with this. Right?
Oh,
perfect. Perfect. And then these earrings.
I actually think I would prefer it with the pink necklace.
The pink necklace. I think the pink is going to be too bright. This is very bluey.
Yeah, I know, but that's true. But you know what? It does kind of have that redder tone. This brings in different colors, which I think works really well too.
It's fun.
And its tulips are more springtime.
I could definitely try it with the pink.
Sweet.
I actually like it with that too. It's not the same pink, but it's really fun.
Yeah.
And then with the pink earrings.
Yeah, because I always like with this panel, you can kind of use it as a blank space.
It's too pretty. Whee!
Bye, Judy.
Oh, bye, Judy. I don't want to take this off, guys. It's so nice. I don't know how these pieces are still here. Like, that's stunning. It's a showstopper. I guess you have to be unafraid of wearing a beautiful green. But who makes the rules? Okay. So, I'm wearing Tarocco. Oh, this will be nice with Tarocco.
I love this one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that on the back.
I know in my previous collections, I haven't been able to have as many Jiva jackets in them, but this was kind of the perfect collection for Jiva jackets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We have some fun florals too.
So this one on this side is magenta and shades of, I want to say, demoiselle, bluey teals, and maybe a little bit of Tarocco, but not much. We have the Tarocco's there. So it has lots of different shades. And then if you to flip it around, oh, wow. So this is a burnt orange. I want to say it's the same color as uni. So it's a red toned burnt orange if you're trying to work it into your wardrobe. It also has like a dark teal, kind of like Leerbird, if you're looking at that. And some reds in here. But I would say it's mostly teal and red. Those Radha Krishna colors you talk about?
Yeah, very Radha Krishna.
Feels like a dream on. That is beautiful. Truly a showstopper. Can you imagine just walking in anywhere wearing this? Even with a pair of jeans.
I think that it's the kind of piece that makes people go, I need to take this person seriously.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what I really feel about the Jiva jackets? They're so much like a denim jacket. Like even though that they have color on them, the feel can be very casual. And you could put it over jeans and a t-shirt just as easily as you could put it over like an evening dress.
Agreed. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, we only have a few left. What time is it, Shafali?
9:46. You're doing
great. Yeah. So I did want to try on this with this. Now, are they from the same piece?
They are.
You would be correct. So. Ooh.
Why don't you show the side slit with that jacket that's in the front?
Okay.
Just to show Jordy layering pieces.
Sure. I actually want to quickly also show that this color is very close to Hoya.
Yeah. This would be a great match with Hoya.
So this still is a little bit more muted, but it's so close, especially down there at the bottom. And we have a kimono sleeve jacket in it and this and possibly more. Okay. So this and then layering it with that piece in the front. So you can definitely layer it with, we have the matching fabric as well, but this one is not the matching fabric, but it has similar tones in it. There. Now, full disclosure, this one is a little bit rough, but it feels like that kind of rough that's just got starch in it. It doesn't feel like it's not the fabric that's rough, it's the starch.
And the best way to de-starch it is to
just roll it around. So like you would grab a piece of it and just really just go like this and break the starch bonds. And that loosens it right up.
As Kim has done for a few ladies.
Yeah.
I walked in I think it was the day I was like sick, but I had come to get soup from Chard.
Yeah.
I like come into the store and Kim's just standing at the front doing this.
Yeah.
And I go, hey, and she's like, I'm warming up a silk.
But that's how you get rid of the starchiness. You just need to break the starch bonds.
Oh, inside out. Which is a great time to show you our French seams.
It's a great time to show you our French seams. So we make all of our clothes with French seams like that. It makes them more durable. And that way, if anything tugs at the seams, it actually reinforces the seam rather than ripping the seam.
And there's no raw edges.
And there's no raw edges, which is why we are always putting them on inside out, because you really can't tell.
Isn't this cool that in the center, the flower comes together?
Oh, it's right there. That's beautiful.
Sort of. Yeah.
There.
Got it.
Right there.
But this is a great example, Jordy, of a good layering set. So you have this more subtle piece, not an exact match, but similar tones to this jacket. And you can notice that it actually pairs really well because, oh, wait, keep it on.
Putting it right back on.
Is that, there's nothing really in the center that will clash too much with the piece on the outside. So what Priya could do is she could find a necklace to tie in some colors on her sides, like pink. And there you go.
Right.
A put together look.
Mm-hmm. It's so lovely together.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, so these are not a set, but I can show you what the set looks like. Very similar.
Lisa asks, how do I wash my linen pants? Want to do that this weekend.
So somebody has put an amazing answer on the Swap and Sell group. I wash mine in delicate wash in cold water in my front loading washing machine. Then I hang dry. But there is a group of people on the Swap and Sell chats that will swear to you that the best way to do it to dry it is to put it into the dryer for exactly 2 minutes and then give it a shake and hang it up and all the wrinkles will be out.
Really?
And it'll be softer, but it doesn't actually dry it. It just loosens the wrinkles from being in the machine. And then you get...
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to try that. I do the same thing as Priya. I have a front loading machine. I throw it in a delicate cycle with a delicate wash. I use the Eucalan actually.
Yeah, me too.
And then I hang it up to dry and it's usually a bit tight. And what I do is I just wear them.
Yeah,
And as I wear them,
right up.
Yeah.
But sometimes if your washing machine, like if it it spins all the water out, you will get some creases, and those creases will stay in even if you hang dry it until, just humidity makes it fall out. But running it through the dryer solves that problem.
I see. Yeah, and I would agree with Corey. So Corey suggests woolite. I would suggest anything that hydrates the natural fibers, like eucalan, which
has lanolin in it.
Lanolin, or woolite, which I think also has lanolin, right? Or
maybe. I don't know.
But it's a similar idea.
Anything that hydrates. I think you can even use baby shampoo.
You could.
Yeah, because I know you can do that with your cashmeres. Because
with your dog.
Or with your dog. But yeah, you can use baby shampoo on cashmere because it's so delicate, it won't break the fibers.
I see, yeah.
Okay, do I try on a maxi dress?
Before you do that, do you see that bolero that has blue and yellow in it? I think it would go perfectly with Tarocco.
Ooh, pretty. So I'm going to say it's not an exact match, but it's so darn close. Because there's so many shades of green and blue in here that I think it works.
Tarocco is just that perfect in-between color.
It's a good color. Oh, I do love it with the Tarocco. And then maybe this blue necklace. What are the ladies saying?
Jane says, I've done that. I use eucalan and have used steam to help with the wrinkles on occasion.
Yeah.
I also actually do iron them once in a while, like periodically I will iron them, but after
I don't. Unless it's really, really bad, because the wrinkles will fall out so quickly.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
But once in a blue moon, when I'm bored, I have the iron upstairs because I've been sewing some of our silk pieces.
Yeah.
And I've been reworking my own that I just happened to have it on that I did a quick.
Yeah. I think I wore to Kim's daughter's wedding. I wore my allium Casba pants, and because it was a wedding, I ironed them. Because I thought,
fancy.
Yeah.
Bougie.
Because it was a bougie thing. So, okay, I'm going to take these off.
Oh, before you do that, Jordy was wondering, would the piece on the mannequin in the front here work with Tarocco?
I was wondering the same thing, actually. So, can everybody see it?
It looks more green in the camera.
So, I would say this is more of a turquoise, and this is more of a green. I would say that they are not close enough in real life.
But I do think it works together.
It works together because it's a multi-tonal look. Like this is almost like sea glass, right?
Yeah.
And then this is crisper.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But it sure looks like it. Even I saw it and thought, oh, that's a Tarocco. That's a Tarocco for sure. Just gonna get a sip of water, guys.
It's so dry.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I have finished every single beverage.
Did you? Yeah. Okay, so what color? So what we have left, we have a lot of pink left, a little bit of blue. What should I put on? Oh, I was going to try this dress on because I never try on the dresses. This is a lot of work. So here, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. So this is the underarm part of the dress. It looks really nice because you get a deep V if you wear the underarm side to the front. And I could probably just throw this on. Look at the flowers on it. It's absolutely stunning. Those colors. Really beautiful. This one screams summer. Possibly even summer wedding. Island wedding. Ooh, that looks so pretty. Really easy to wear for a vacation. You can put it over top of your bathing suit. You can wear it to dinner at night. I believe it fits to a size 18. Don't we usually say it fits to a size 18?
Yeah, we do.
And I'm wearing it with a deeper V to the front, but you can also wear it sideways with a slightly less deep V to the front because you can put any of these spots to the front. So This could be the front. This could be the front.
We
this
always
could
say,
be the front.
yeah, exactly. We always say the maxi dresses can be worn 4 different ways.
Four different
four
sides.
dresses in one.
And then you can tie on the shoulders the way it is here, or you can tie behind the neck as well, which kind of gives you more elongation and more definition across the shoulders.
Or you could wear backless if you don't need to wear a bra.
Yes, or if you're wearing a bathing suit, or if you don't need to wear a bra, then backless is easy too. And you just tuck the back straps in and tie the front straps around your neck like a halter top.
And you can also wear it as a skirt.
You can. It can be done. It can be done.
If you believe.
I am not very good at it, but are we getting a skirt sample coming in?
We are.
It's en route. It's supposed to get here on Tuesday. And a pant sample. So next time we see you, we'll have some samples to show you. And I think we're still supposed to be getting a sample of the longer version of the Jiva jacket. Poor Shafali. I wouldn't have guessed that this is part of the same sari, but it is.
Sorry, not sorry.
Mm-hmm. Very soft as well. To wear now. It's a lot of blue.
Demoiselle.
Okay.
Demoiselle.
Okay, these are extra large, so they're going to be a little bit bigger on me, but it will be good for you guys to see that I wear the large generally. The medium fit. The extra large is also going to fit because Bryn walkers just like that. And I've actually bought a pair. My Zafferanos were extra large because by the time I realized that I wanted them, all we had left was the extra large.
And I've worn a large before in the Bryn walkers. Yeah.
So where you feel the difference if you go a larger size is the amount of fabric through here. But I think Corey has had hers taken in where she just goes in through the side, the inseam, and just tightens it up all the way around. But there you go. So that's an extra large. And yes, it will be beautiful with this. So much fun.
Couple comments. Bye, Lisa. See ya.
Bye, Lisa.
Jordy says, lol, I let my linens be wrinkly, bedding and clothes. It's not a flaw, but a feature.
Yes.
According
you pay
to
extra for that.
Who refuses to iron.
Yep. I'm right there with you.
Alison Keys Ho says, stunning for that maxi dress. Jordy says, wow, stunning. And Beautiful Choices says, love the cut of that dress. Thank you. The maxi dress was my top style for years.
Yeah, it still is Mira's top style. And my daughter, for her wedding, wore a maxi dress. And all of her bridesmaids, who were all different shapes and sizes, wore that same one size maxi dress. And I did share a picture of it. It's also on our Instagram stories of my daughter. All the bridesmaids were kind of just running through a field and they took a picture of it. It was really sweet.
Yeah. So it's all the same cut, right?
The same cut and the same size. So just to show you that one dress can fit so many different body shapes and everybody looked good in it. So it does make a really good bridesmaid's dress, but you got to be unafraid of color.
Yeah.
This is really pretty too. This would be nice for Easter, wouldn't it?
It would.
It's got a real Easter vibe.
And I thought it would be really nice to show this piece. One, because I think it's really fun. And two, because I think that it would go really nice with ambrosia. I know it's more warm and dandelion would look really nice with this piece, but I do think that if you have inkberry or if you wanted to get ambrosia, it would still work too.
So it's close. This is a little more mustardy and this is a little more acidic. But yeah, it would be sweet together for sure.
Bye, Jacqueline. See ya.
Bye.
And Sabina said, thank you, ladies, for the Flower Power Friday.
This is beautiful too. So soft. Love this. And here you're getting those neutrals, right? Like if you wanted to have something neutral, that's like a beige. That's a pale tan. Cardboard. Actually, I'm going to call it cardboard. And then it has some French knots and sequins there. More French knots and sequins there.
The neutral color you're talking about is the blue, right?
The neutral color I'm talking about is the background.
Oh, sorry.
Blue would also make
has a different meaning in this business when we say neutral. Sweet. It's kind of like when there's a styling choice like this, it's like you're taking the actual pattern and you're making it 3D, right?
Mm-hmm. I love it. Yeah, you are exactly taking that exact same design, and they're daisies, right? Like flower power.
It's like pop art.
It is like pop art.
Or it's like a, what's it called? Like a 3D card, like a
pop-up card.
yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. This is what I talk about when I say how easy it is to dress in Sorry Not Sorry. Like, I really feel like this is a put together look. And if I were to go anywhere wearing this, people would look, right? Not in a bad way look, but be like, oh, that's kind of neat and interesting. And what interesting colors. And you saw, I like literally did nothing. Put on a pair of pants. I was already wearing just a camisole. And then I throw this silk on top and it looks so finished and elegant. And I did nothing to deserve that. But that's what dressing should be. And I think it kind of fits in with what's his face was doing, Steve Jobs, but it's more interesting, right? Like you can just have the same outfit over and over again, whether because it, gives you a sense of power or because it saves you time or both. But you can kind of do that with Sorry Not Sorry too, right? Grab pants, grab your underpinnings,
well, there's
grab
still
a silk.
formula. Yeah.
Yeah, there's still a formula. It's easy to follow. But you don't have to be boring about it.
Yeah, I think that it's all about, your intentions behind the same principle. There's a principle in dressing, and I think we all have that inherently, but it's also what you choose to do every day, right?
Right. Yeah. And how much time, and that's one of the other things I like about Sorry Not Sorry, because some days I do have time and I want to put together something extraordinary that makes me feel really pretty. That's almost like a work of art that I hang up for a little while before I wear it. And sometimes I just need something to throw over top because I'm about to go into a Zoom meeting or I've got to go to the vet or wherever it happens to be. And I want to look put together, but I don't want to try.
Exactly.
This is beautiful. These are peacocks, guys.
Jade said, very 60s for that other piece. Beautiful choices. Said, I love that ribbon trim. And Corey says, agreed, Priya. It's so easy to look great wearing Sorry Not Sorry.
This is really pretty too. This one's also got a flower power vibe. Thank you, guys. I appreciate so much that we're all on the same page of this, wanting to look great, but only wanting to give it a certain amount of effort in our lives. And it's nice when it's achievable. I would red with this. I could be completely wrong.
I like it. I think it's just the wrong kind of vibe, if you know what I mean. Like it's fine. Yeah, it works.
Well, I think it ties in the red there down at the bottom. And then red pants. Really? Maybe. Because this would be a controversial pairing for sure.
Does it? Doesn't it?
It's controversial.
It's definitely controversial.
I don't think I love it.
You know what I was thinking is actually if we had a Casbah that was that pink color.
This one.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be cool. Sweet.
With kind of a brown or like more like woody necklace. That would be interesting.
That would be really nice.
Jade said, nope. but Rhonda likes the blue on blue. She thinks it's
blue's sweet. I like it too. This one feels like that ice. Remember when you did the flowers under ice? Except that it's got all the color in it. So we do have tulips in yellow and in fuchsia. The background is a mid-tone blue and a white. And then that's a teal in there.
This sorry pattern always reminds me of like in old shows when they would transition from scene to scene and they'd have this like cascading flow graphics. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think of that. But yeah, I see it. I see what you're talking about. Now, this is an unusual one because the back is actually a butter yellow, which we don't see very much paired, like butter yellow and then almost like a goldeny. Would this look good with ambrosia?
I don't know. You tell me, Priya.
I would say yes. Yeah,
I actually like it.
I do too. Because this color in here, it's a little bit muted, but it really is kind of that acidic yellow. And then we have reds and blues and a magenta in there as well. But I think it's kind of fun together.
I feel like this is another piece that doesn't look good from the website because it photographs really darkly. Like it photographs very dark.
The actual color is that.
There, yeah. It's the kind of piece that if you paired it with brighter underpinnings or layerings, it would really pop.
Oh, beautiful. I think that Rhonda was looking at this piece and was asking whether or not it was jewel tones. And it is mostly jewel tones, except for this very muted green that runs through here. There. Very, very soft, though. Sheer as well. Really soft, really sheer. Pretty too. So this has browns, deep magentas, and pinky fuchsia. Beautiful flowers there. And I like how it's tone on tone. So you really could kind of match it with anything, right? Whatever you have on the bottom. Exactly. So blue, and then this pink. And then all I need to do is bring some of that blue up top and it would work. And I could probably do that with almost any color, right? Yeah. What time is, we have it in the high-low. That I will try on.
It is 10:06. I gave it a few extra minutes because we started late.
We did start late. Well, you know what? I'll just try this on, show you guys the rest, and then we're going to wrap it up because we all have other things we need to do to enjoy this weekend, the Galentine's Day weekend. So here it is here. This one's really soft as well. Beautiful fabric. And it is a bolero. This is so pretty. Very, very summery, very breezy. And we have it in the self pocket dress and the tunic with side ties. And then here's another set. This would be beautiful together. So this one is the maxi midi length caftan. And this is the matching duster, which people have been saying is a really good fit together, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And Jordy, getting back to what you were saying, both of these are crepe, and I think they would, because of how soft this crepe is,
it's
still going to flow beautifully.
Yeah. You also have this really nice division with the duster going from like this, what's it called? Coral,
peachy coral
to pink.
Yeah.
And I think that that's also with the layering is that you have this differentiator, so it's not all one long, similar pattern. Yes, beautiful choices. I agree. She says the pink one you have on right now is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Now, these are not the same sari.
Really? They're very similar. So this is more muted. This one is a little more vibrant.
But similar tones done differently, right?
Yeah. This actually almost looks like a shibori dye.
I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is an older sari that we got, but it is one of the first kind of shibori dyes we got in store.
Yeah, a long time ago. And now we're down to the last two, ladies. This one is very pretty. Really summery. It's like a breath of fresh air. Beautiful colors in it too. Corals, magentas, greens. I'd probably pair that with green. Be really fun with green. You'd look like a flower.
Lace wing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I chose this Jiva jacket because on both sides there's flowers. You want to show this as a final piece?
I am going to, and I'm going to do my little hack. So if you have a high-low top, and this isn't going to match, but you're just going to pretend that it does, and you want to wear it with jacket, you just take the back panel over your shoulders, and then actually I could probably use a bead. And what you want to do is create the effect as if you're wearing a little French scarf. Bead. Like that. So now it's actually quite short in the back, but I am going to wear a jacket over it, so it's going to be great. And again, we are going to pretend that it matches beautifully.
Well, not this side, but the other side will match.
So
brown.
Now you have a high-low top with a jacket over it and a scarf.
Pretty.
And then the other side does have like more muted browns in that. It's closer to a jean jacket look. I still don't know if I would necessarily consciously pair these together. But I did want to show you guys the hack. There.
It does work better though, because there is the brown in the piece.
Mm-hmm. But it's a fun little look, right?
Yeah.
Little French look.
I love it.
Nice way to take your top and wear it in two totally different ways. And you could even wear it under a jean jacket like this or under a blazer. Like the opportunities are the possibilities are endless. But it does add some versatility to your wardrobe.
Jade has a question about that high-low.
Yes.
She's wondering, how does it look with verbena?
Let's check. I think it's going to be beautiful with verbena.
I agree.
It's going to be that same, like in that story that I put on, where it's not exactly the same purple, but because it's a tone of purple, it's going to work.
It was this poncho that came out, I think, in the sneak peek that I paired with verbena, and I loved it together.
Yeah, it's too pretty. So I wouldn't say there's any verbena in. There's a little bit of a deeper purple there, but it's a more
I would say
wine purple, like lupine.
Yeah.
But I still think it works. Like these two colors look great together. And because they're both just basically solids, it's basically a pink top with purple pants. It works.
Yeah.
All right, ladies, I appreciate you guys spending time with us so much. We will see you again next Friday. And I think we're going to be showing you all the rest of the Ziska jewelry and putting together some outfits around them. It's going to be so much fun. Thank you again for joining us. Don't forget to place your Bryn Walker orders. The very last day to order the spring 2025-2026 collection is Tuesday, midnight. Because then the next day we have to get that information over to Bryn Walker so that they can make them for us. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Happy Galentine's or Valentine's, however you choose to celebrate. Bye.
Bye.